ドジャースのストレングスコーチ、トラビス・スミス氏が、自身のキャリアやチームでの役割、そして日本人選手たちとの関係について語りました。佐々木朗希については、リハビリ期間から積み重ねてきた努力や肉体改造の成果に触れ、現在の台頭は日々の継続の結果だと説明。さらに、大谷翔平や山本由伸とも独自のコミュニケーションを築き、選手を支える裏方としての信頼関係が明かされています。これらの模様を日本語字幕付きでご紹介します。
Hello everyone, I'm Noel Sanchez with Dodgers Nation, and today I'm joined by the great Travis Smith. Travis, can you give us a quick introduction just for those that are first meeting you today, our viewers?
Absolutely. My name is Travis Smith. I'm the head strength and conditioning coach with the Los Angeles Dodgers. Been here now. This is going on my 14th season.
Awesome. So, been here 13, 14 seasons. Congratulations on that mark. What does it mean to you, and how has your job evolved in the time that you've been here?
Oh man, this has been an amazing journey. It means a lot to me. I'm originally from Chicago, so actually being a young black male from the city of Chicago, making it, being able to be here on the center stage like this is really cool and important for me and also for other people to see that you're able to make it. Being here for this long, it's been great. I started out in AA, worked my way up to AAA, and then finally being like a major league assistant, minor league coordinator, and then finally becoming the head strength conditioning coach it's been great.
So Travis, we're going to get into your background and your journey here, but I want to start off with last night because Roki Sasaki, he had his best start of his young Dodgers career, struck out 10 Angels batters. I couldn't help but notice you were one of the first people that he came up to in the dugout afterwards. You guys were laughing and smiling. You've been working with him since he joined the Dodgers a season and a half ago. What are some of the biggest improvements he's made in the work that you guys do together that have led to the success that we've seen recently from him?
Yeah, I don't know about, leading to the success, and a lot of people now getting interviews just about working with Roki. Dave Roberts said that, he's been working with me, and yes, we've been working together for quite some time, starting at the end of last year. Just being able to see all the work that he put in during rehab come into fruition, performing in the playoffs, doing great things. But really just seeing Roki be consistent, putting in work ethic. He has work ethic, and just really just pushing him to be better each and every day. So seeing it play out, this is exactly what we thought it was and what our organization believed it would be. And so I'm just excited to see it happen.
So you told Jack Harris that Roki's sitting at around 205 pounds right now, even though MLB lists him at 187. How much of that do you think is diet changes, and have you helped Roki kind of select some meal plans or kind of put new things into his diet when he came to America? Much different diet probably than when he was pitching over in Japan.
Yeah, actually Roki has his own nutritionist, own chef, so he's doing all of that on his own. More so, I think, just being able to, like I said, live consistently. Being able to add more load to his training has helped him put on more weight, and then understanding as he does that, he's able to eat more, get more calories in him, and then taking what he did this off season, putting it all together, coming in better shape, or actually more muscle, and I think that little weight gain, and I would say more so probably gaining 10 pounds more so than from 187 to 205.
In those early years with the Dodgers, were there a couple players in your opinion that you think you connected with the most and that kind of got you comfortable in the position you were in?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, people ask the question hey, who is your favorite player? But really, most guys, man, every player to me, it's about relationship. We get to see as strength and conditioning coaches, as performance coaches, we're with the guys in the morning, the afternoon, and the night, and so really just building a relationship with each and every player that I can, being the soundboard for them, whatever they have to talk about at home or anything, man, just being an ear. And so guys, so many guys, Matt Kemp, D. Gordon, those were guys right away, open arm to me, man, and just, help me out just to be able to be in big league camp and adjust,
You came at a special time, Travis. I think that's really when the organization kind of turned the corner. They became the model, the model franchise, and you helped, there's so many different parts of this organization, but I feel like part of my job in the media is to highlight guys like you that are playing roles behind the scenes that are doing this type of work, and the audience loves it. That's part part of why I wanted to reach out to you today. I knew it was coming, and I was like, I gotta talk to Travis. But taking a look overall at the team, I know that probably every day is different for you, but on a day like today, home game, 7:10 p.m. start time, what is a day in the life like for Travis Smith?
Yeah, I get in. We talked about it earlier. Now, I used to come in a little earlier to try to work out, get my workout in, but I have a family, I have kids, so built a gym in my garage, so I try to train at home. Then I come in right around, I would say 12. We have a meeting, staff meeting that we go over players, rehab players, and then from there, man, 1 o'clock, guys are showing up. And so, coming out here a little later today because it's like as I go, everyone's walking in, different guys come in at different times, and we just want to be there for them throughout. And so all the way up until probably now, I'm training guys and working with anybody that comes in. So we have, players that are healthy, active, that we're training, and we're also working with our rehab players that are trying to come back from that.
Definitely a busy day, Travis, but I know all of Dodgers Nation will appreciate your process. Now, Travis, I've compiled a couple of viral videos with you that have gone viral over the years, so you and I are going to react to them together, and if you could give me a backstory on some of them, that would be awesome. We'll start off with... Classic one right there. That one went viral. Not just the video, but the picture that John Suhu took of you guys bowing down, and then your famous quote. Talk to me about that.
Yeah. Honestly, man, it just came off the dome. Really, I talk to the guys. I try to be the biggest cheerleader, man, and pump them up throughout the day. That's a little bit of the football in me. Just trying to be the hype man everywhere I go. When I play, as a coach, I want to continue to encourage players every single day. And for Yama or whoever comes up big, man, I want to let them know, man, that they're the man, they're a beast. And so, having, I don't know if I can say it, but I didn't even know that they were going to post that. But being, posting that, I thought it's like, they sent me a text like, hey, are you going to get in trouble for doing that? I was like, I don't think so. But I'm just trying to be the hype man. That's it.
I mean, and I feel like if there was any time to say that, that was the time. So, everybody will give you a pass down one. Now we're going to move to this one. You mentioned the WBC earlier, and the video I'm going to show you, it's probably something you do on a normal everyday of work, but it went viral just because of the person involved and because of how it looks. So let's take a look.
Hasta la vista, baby.
So, I mean, you worked with a lot of great athletes over the years with the Dodgers, but I mean, being able to work with guys like Aaron Judge and all the other stars, something to say, was something like that, like you have more appreciation for that moment working with a guy like him?
Yeah, absolutely. It was a great experience. I had way more fun than I thought I would. When I was told that I was going to get the opportunity, Brandon McDaniel asked, hey, are you interested in this? And at first I was like, I don't want to do it because I don't want to be away from the team. And then he was like, man, you should. So put my name in, was able to get that opportunity, and really it was a little bit of affirmation for what we do here, because guys are coming in every single day. Those guys were the best of the best, and seeing them and how they work every single day reminded me of my weight room and how guys coming in every single day with a plan, and really seeing that there were guys on the team that were a little bit, I would say, they were like surprised that guys were coming in every day with a plan. And I was like, man, this is normal. This is how it is, especially, in Dodger Stadium. And so it was
That's the back-to-back World Series way right there.
That's right. So it was a great opportunity just to see, the best of the best do it. But I get to see that on a daily basis. So.
Absolutely. All right, one last one for you, Travis. 2024, right?
I do. So every day, you see me coming down, hype man. I got handshakes for every player. That was something that I came up with over the years, and really every time we get a new player, I just try to think about something that they've done, or I actually do research for WBC. I looked up everybody and thought about their names and what I can come up with, and for Shohei, at that moment, just thinking about, he has a wife to play basketball. I don't know if he plays basketball, but just
was that like a little like the defensive slide action?
Just being silly, man. That's
I thought it was a mix of the nene and it looked like the defensive slides you did in practice. That's awesome. All right, Travis, I know you're busy. We're gonna end off on some rapid fire questions, just really quick ones. Leg day or upper body day?
Leg day.
Top of the order on Otani. How about I would have wanted to play with you.
Well, it wasn't that because it was pitcher to pitcher there for me. So if I talked to a catcher, like, hey, I would have liked to throw to you. If I talked to an infielder, hey, I wish I would have played with you. You were, behind me on defense, or, you grind out your at-bats. You're the kind of guy I want on my team. But yeah, pitcher to pitcher, I would actually compliment them a little bit more directly. Not as subtle. I've told Andrew and Dave Roberts, I wish I would have played for you. Those guys are amazing. And being around them and getting to know them. And the baseball people and the baseball players in this organization are definitely people, when you're in your prime, you want to be in.
Scalded to right center field, base hit for Otani.
I've never had to tell Shohei.
Can I tell you something that might blow your mind, Shohei?
Yeah, I wish I would have played with you.
Shohei, the best ERA in baseball, best on-base percentage of any hitter in the National League, leads the league in wins above replacement, and it's a runaway at this point, and it's on pace to be historic. So just to give you a little context where he's at, WAR. Last year, Christopher Sanchez led the National League with an 8.1 WAR. Otani's already north of 5, on pace to finish above 13, which would make it the second most valuable season of the live ball era, back to 1920. Only Babe Ruth in 1923 more valuable than what this would be if he kept on this pace. To have that kind of WAR number, the numbers relative to what everybody else in the league is doing. And just like Babe Ruth in 1923, who was hitting home runs when nobody else was, he had 41 himself. That was more than half of the teams had combined. Nobody's doing what Shohei Otani's doing. Yeah, that is the understatement of the day, but the eye-opening way to phrase it is with that WAR.
I love it when you break it down like that and tell us what's going on, because it reminds everyone that you're watching history, that this really is a special time in Dodger baseball.